Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Theresa here. Just me, the critters, and...
Brandy.
Oh, I see that you're going through puberty again.
Finally.
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 Charlie, with that, got up and turned all the way around on his couch on the spot. Couch on the spot? Couch on the spot. Wow. Spot on the couch. Yeah. Anyway, it is July 30th, 2019. It is Tuesday evening. Excuse me. I don't want to burp right in you guys' thing. Otherwise, I just let rip. But it's 5:27 p.m. on this fine Monday or Tuesday evening. And what is the weather like?
The weather is bloody hot out. It's 93 degrees. Feels like 98. The high temperature for today is 93. The low tonight is 72 degrees with a 10% chance of precipitation. The wind is out of the south at 7 mph. Sunrise 9:54. Sunset 8:32.
Sunrise was at what?
6:54.
You said 9 something, honey.
I was just seeing if you're paying attention.
Okay. Whoa.
Sounded good.
Wow.
I know. Okay, I'm done.
I'm like, that is the latest. That sun is getting to be really lazy.
That's why I'm not going to quit my day job.
Oh, too late. Too late. Anyway, so I didn't do a video yesterday. I do not believe. No. Yesterday is kind of a blank for both of us. And, we ended up going and getting picking up a grocery order because my wonderful friend Chanel had surprised us with a donation through PayPal. And that was just fabulous. I mean, we were able to buy some groceries, which were really needed, fresh stuff. And then I was able to buy some medications. These were mainly over-the-counter medications that we had run out of and stuff. So I ordered those through Amazon because that was the cheapest price for right now. But, we were able to get some fruit, and it was really nice. And I want to thank you again because I just, if it wasn't for my wonderful friends and a few family members, we wouldn't be able to get through right now. Brad's got so many job applications put out there right now, but there is such a thing as job discrimination. He's going to be 59 here very soon, and he's going to do probably a video talk about, job age discrimination, which is so real and stuff. And, and also being overly qualified, so people don't want to hire you because you're so qualified. And also about not being able to do a job that you have done most of your career because of disability. So, but anyway, if it wasn't for you guys helping us out, I don't know what we would do. We're hoping that some of you guys will want to start buying some of the uh, woodworking things that Brad is doing. The birdhouses are still available. You can find those on Etsy. My name of the store is in the description, and also I'm going to be putting some more paintings after the first on Etsy that are available. But one of the things I want to show you guys before I forget is Brad did get this wagon finished, and it is gorgeous, you guys. Look at how beautiful this wagon has turned out. And I mean, it is just stunning. And you see, you'll see that wood grain and stuff. These wheels are fixed; they do not move. Some of them are flattened on one side so that they don't move, and that wouldn't it? I think this would be cute. You could use it inside or outside. It There is a couple coats of polyurethane over this stain. Um, but I mean, it's like the inside. I love that wood grain right there on the inside there. But I think, if you were to buy little mini pumpkins and gourds and put in here, it would look really cute. Or you could put plants, or you could put the artificial, like, cacti and stuff. Or you could just leave it like it is. You could have it in a little mini fairy garden. I mean, it'd be a little bit oversized for that. Or you could put it on your desk. Or what I think would be really cute, put it on your table. Have your salt and pepper and some napkins, or maybe you like some kind of hot sauce or something. But yeah, so this is available if you're interested, because we don't have it priced out yet. Brad hasn't done that. Just comment below or message me through Facebook, and we will tell you what it costs. It's PayPal only. And yeah, it's really cute. If you look at that, I love that wood grain right there on that side too. Be on the bottom as well. But yeah, solid made. This is made out of pine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it is very nice. And that's how we're hoping to get through until he lands at, basically it needs a desk job, because his body just won't take, won't take anything else. So, like I said, I got in a couple over-the-counter medication. I did spend like, I think it was $8 or something. I got some wooden wicks. These are wooden wicks for candle making. I'm getting ready to pour some of my candles. Here's the metal taps that come with, and um, uh, I'll show you when I get closer. I've been saving all of my wax melts, because that's what I do, and then I break those up and I crumble them, and I lay them according to whatever little residual scent they have, and then I'll pour my some candles for here at home and stuff. I'm not going to do any wax melts because I don't have the clamshell for it, and I don't have the space. Especially, I'm going to be converting over part of my kitchen. I'm going to be using my kitchen table to paint. I'm going to make that an area to paint from, with my easels and stuff, because while we are still here, we need to use, Brad needs space to be able to work also inside, because like right now it is way too hot, and we only have so much room. Well, we don't have kids or anything. We always eat out here on TV trays. So, what I'm going to do is haul the most important stuff out there. And that way Brad will have more room also to be using his drill press and his sanders and stuff, making the wood, making his wooden items. Because what are you making next? Oh, you're working on a wooden box.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just something I've wanted to do, and
it's going to be neat.
Yeah, it's an unusual design.
It's a very unusual design, but it's going to turn out neat. So, like I said, we still have the 2-hold bird outhouses available. and the single hole one, and then some of the classic diamond ones. So some of those I painted on. So yeah, like I said, we need the money. We need the money. I'm not even going to pretend, because that's how we literally uh, are buying groceries and car gas. And like going to the doctor and stuff, because we have doctor appointments here on the 12th for checkup on our diabetes and that.
Yep.
So, um, I'm feeling better. I've been having some problems with dizziness and stuff. So is Brad. Um, I think it's our diabetes. Brad's been having a lot of pain last couple of days with his back and his hip, especially last night. We ended up getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, so I could put the 10 unit on him, and we ended up watching a couple more episodes of Stranger Things, um, you know, and that seemed to do the trick.
Yeah.
What else do we have? I've been making more hats. I'll show you that in a few days. Tomorrow I'm going to show you guys all of the hats that are going to Delaware.
Yep.
So all of those are going to Delaware, and then we'll have to pick another state. You know, what else, hon?
Yeah, I mean,
Not really anything.
yeah, right now we're just kind of in a holding pattern.
Yeah.
You know, Mom's not doing very well.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
yeah, it's
You
just,
want to go ahead and talk about that?
yeah, it's just,
His mom.
yeah, it's just a matter. I mean, just a matter of time. I was texting with my little sister a little bit ago, and she's really struggling now too, because um, she's right there in the midst of it.
Your little
And
sister struggling
yeah,
right now? Oh.
yeah, she's right there in the midst of it, and she's really having to battle one of our other sisters, and she's also, trying to do what's best for Mom, and keep in mind Mom's wishes. And it would be so much easier if this other little sister would just say, "Yeah, that's what Mom wants," but
Yeah.
she's kind of lost and out there.
And also, she's been having some of her own health problems.
Yeah.
With her, it's her back also, but it's her upper back. And in fact, she's at home recovering from another surgery. This will be the second surgery she's had to have within 6 months, right? Yeah. So that wasn't that in January. In January, and so yeah, and she's the other executor for his mom. There's Brad and his little sister. So his little sister is the one that's there.
Yeah. And I think I've told you guys this, but my my mom's mom passed away in the mid-90s, and my mom has 5 brothers and sisters, and what really, really disgusted me is they, on paper, my grandmother had a lot more money than she thought she had, but the reason was like back in the 30s, 40s, and 50s. My grandparents had 20 acres of sugarcane land, and they started.
This is over in Hawaii.
Yeah, and they started. A family member, a cousin or an uncle or somebody, would be living over there. They'd be struggling. So my granddad said, "Here, you can have this half acre or this acre and farm it, and I'm giving it to you." But they never did it legally. It wasn't done on paper. And when my grandmother passed away, sugarcane land was selling for about $500,000 an acre. And my grandmother thought she had 1 acre, when in actuality, on paper, she had 20. So one of my aunts and uncles decided that they wanted to kick all these people off the land, even though these people have been farming it for probably 50 plus years. And it
That would
really,
be people's whole livelihood.
yeah,
And
it really disgusted me that
that's not what your grandfather wanted.
no, that these people were so greedy, they were willing to cut people's throats just so they could have an extra buck or two. And I thought, well, when something happens with my parents, we're not going to see that. And unfortunately, we have.
Yeah, I mean, that's what your mom was setting up to do, to not have that happen.
Yeah, and it really, really disgusts me that
They did end up doing, what is that called, where basically they had each person pay $1 over in Hawaii, and they were able to keep the land.
Yeah, it was
something like that. Quick deed.
Quick claim deed or something
Yeah,
like
something
that.
like that.
Yeah.
So these people were,
Yeah.
they fought
Yeah, and it took
for a long time. His brothers, or your mother's brothers and sisters. I mean, for years and years and years.
And it took 12 years to get Grandma's estate settled, rather than just a short time. And
so the lawyer got rich.
Oh yeah, and it really, really disgusted me because what I look at is I don't have any right to that money. I mean, I didn't earn it. That was what they did. So, whatever they want to do with it, that's their choice. And I don't know. I can't believe what money does to families.
Oh yeah.
Some families it just really.
They always say
really
that
fragments them.
You'll see a whole new person when it comes to fighting over an estate.
Yeah.
I have never fought over anybody's belongings, and I never will.
Yeah.
I've had family members that have said, like my grandmother, said she wanted me to have all her ruby jewelry because that's my birthstone. But when it all came about and stuff, I don't know who got the ruby jewelry. I never asked. I wasn't going to fight anybody over it. I always want something of more of a sentimental value and stuff, but I won't fight you over some material thing. I mean, I've seen family members go through and just claim, like when my great grandmother died, just claim certain items, and I'm like, wow, I hadn't even thought about the VCR, or I hadn't even thought about this. I mean, who thinks about that right away when somebody dies? I mean, but. So Brad's going through that. His sister's going through that. Along with him being worried about no money coming in from employment and stuff. That might be part of what making you back worse is all the stress.
That could be.
But so I'm just trying to be there for him.
Which I appreciate.
Because he was certainly there when I was sick this recent little bout. We're both not feeling real hot today. We both had some spicy beef, and didn't settle very well with our stomach. We had made up some taco meat, and it just...
Yeah, you're not going to let me ever cook again, are you?
No.
Yeah.
Something in that we did not like. But anyway, Brad's birthday's coming up on the 12th of August. Then our anniversary's coming the next day. 31 years.
I know.
I know.
Still can't believe you put up with me for that long.
What does that sound?
Dixie scratching.
Oh, I was like... yeah, well, I keep re-upping, too.
I know.
I know, can you believe it?
I know, you keep signing up for another year.
Yep. So, one thing that we might need to do, and I haven't really mentioned it to you, is if the employment doesn't become, if we're unable to, we may have to put a pause for a bit on the hats for 50 states. So far, we've gotten donations both months, the last 2 months. But if and I know that you've put in applications everywhere that you can physically work. But but yeah, we may have to put a slight pause on that because it's becoming very hard. If it hadn't been for the donations the last 2 months, we wouldn't have been able to. So it's just the way life goes. Just the way life goes. We sure are enjoying Stranger Things, though.
Yep.
Yeah, we're really enjoying that. Puppies are doing good. We did order dog biscuits because they were down to just like little halfies, and they had like a little. This is what we keep their biscuits in, and they were down to a little down this far, and it was just little halfies, and Walmart was out of the large dog biscuits, so they substituted the small to medium, and we're real happy with those because we worry about how much Nixie gets and stuff, and you're looking at me. Why?
I know. She's being happy.
I know, and that way we know she's not getting too much. But what else going on, hon?
I think that's about it.
Like I said, we're not really doing anything because we're not going fishing or anything because it's too hot, and because we can't really afford the car gas. Got to really watch that.
Yeah.
I'm just anxious to get a spot made in the front room or in the kitchen where I can paint whenever I want, because Brad needs to do the polyurethane in there, and I can't really be in there working when he's doing that because it really affects my breathing and stuff. And if he does it outside, you might get flies.
Well, we're doing it outside around here. I mean, there's enough dust and pollen in the air.
Yeah, I worry about that too.
And so I'm not sure how that's gonna end up.
I just want to know there's a clean, good coat on there, and not, like you said, any kind of, oh, look, there's a seed, or there's a pollen.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the yellow snow around here is very prevalent, which means all the pollen. So, yeah, we're just hanging out, I'm feeling better each day, except for today. And we got some housework and stuff to do. So we just wanted to come on here and say hi and say thank you again, Shoshona. I know that I know you know what it's like, but I just don't know what I meant. What you don't know how very grateful we are, and it was just such a shock. And, I mean, and there's been other friends that have really helped out, and just it's like I'm just amazed. I mean, just the generosity and stuff. You guys have really been saving our skin here, because But with that, I want to tell you guys that I love you, and I do cherish your friendship so very much. And I think you guys are awesome. And say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.